Welcome back to Bet with the Boys.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Red hot right now. We've had a great week, 64%, I think, in the last 7 days, 6 of 7 winning days. We got 6 more for you today going into Sunday, March 27th.
So we were 3-2 yesterday. The day before that, 4-1. Today could have very easily been 4-1 as well. If y'all watched the Nets, they had a huge lead on Miami going into the fourth. KD had 23 points. We had him over 27.5. He set the entire fourth quarter. He could have very easily played the fourth quarter and got 5 points, but he just rested because they got a game tomorrow, Sunday, which we actually got a bet on that. And they just rested him, which smart move, I guess. But
Yeah.
sucks for us.
But if it was a closer game, he would have easily gone over. He would have got 5 points in the fourth quarter at least. So.
Yeah, and then the Arkansas bet, the one that we did lost, I guess that was just a bad bet, but we won the other 3, and we got 6 more picks for y'all. First off, I want to say thank you to everybody that's liking and subscribing. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers, and we really do appreciate the support, and we're going to keep winning, helping you guys make money.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. Thank you so much. We're on the road to 500, so we're at just over 3 right now.
315 right now.
Yeah, so looking to get more and more of you guys some money.
Yeah, but it helps us stay motivated to keep doing this for y'all.
Yeah.
And
Just Flip It Flagpole Holders is our sponsor as well. We appreciate them. Justflipit.squarespace.com if you are interested in that. Flying flags and patent technology. So.
Yep, and one more thing I would like to cover is in the comments, we've been getting questions about the parlays or singles, and we always go singles because, I mean, if you go 4-1 one day, for example, then it's a winning day, but if you were to parlay that, then it's chalked up as nothing. So
yeah,
that's what we do, and we do about 5% of our bankroll per unit. If you guys know what a unit is, it's just how much you're throwing on a bet. And we just do about 5% of our total bankroll. So.
And most of our bets are single units. If you do hear us in the future say like this is a 2-unit bet, we throw twice the money on it. But we typically just do equal amounts for each bet. So.
Yeah, we haven't done a 2-unit play yet. Maybe if we get to 500 subscribers, we'll dig up a 2-unit play for you guys. So
that's kind of what our lock of the days type thing. You can kind of view that as the same thing. But like you said, we've not done any 2 units.
Or even throw out a parlay for the subscribers. So anyways, let's get into today. We got 2 college basketball and we got 4 NBA, a total of 6 picks. So started out in college basketball. We got St. Peter's Peacocks versus UNC, North Carolina.
Yep.
And we're going over 137. It is a 5 p.m. game. Guys, I like the over here. If you look back to St. Peter's in Kentucky, the game went 89-84, I think was the total, proving that St. Peter's can keep up with that kind of pace that Kentucky has. They won that game. And I think UNC is right there in that category as a high-paced offense.
Yeah.
So I look for this one to crush 137.
I agree, yeah. UNC scores in the same vein as Kentucky. They've had 2 games in the tournament so far go over 90 points scored for them. So, and St. Peter's can obviously keep up with the big dogs, which leads us into our second pick. St. Peter's +8 against North Carolina. So 2 picks on this one game. St. Peter's has been absolutely beyond Cinderella. They've been elite in the tournament. Purdue really ran into a buzzsaw being that it was National Peacock Day, playing the Peacocks, so that was just kind of tough for Purdue.
Yeah.
But the Peacocks are legit, and they've been, keeping up with all the big dogs and beat them. So.
Yeah, Peacock Day actually saw their shadow. Now it's Peacock season.
Yeah.
So, +8, it's just disrespectful. This team has proven they belong, and even if North Carolina wins, it's not going to be by more than 8.
Yeah, the Peacocks are now 9-0 or 10-0 against the spread this season. I saw they were 9-0. I can't remember if that was before or after the Purdue game, but yeah, they've keep beating the spread every single time. So until that falls off the wheels, we're going to roll with it.
Yep. All right, moving on to the NBA. We're going with a heavy favorite here, Lakers and Pelicans. Now, we're actually taking the Lakers +3 against the Pelicans. It is a 7 p.m. game. The odds are -110. This is one of the rare times we'll be on the Lakers this year. They're playing the Pelicans that are on a back-to-back, and the Lakers are in a must-win situation with a rested LeBron.
Yeah, the Lakers, typically I fade the Lakers on every time they play. But in this situation, LeBron missed last game versus Philadelphia, which gave him at least 6 days, maybe 7 days rest for this upcoming game because it's a very important stretch run for the Lakers. And the Pelicans are 9 seed, Lakers are the 10 seed. So this is a must-win for the Lakers.
I think LeBron knew in the back of his mind that they were going to lose to the 76ers. He had this game circled on his calendar as a must-win to stay in the playoff race.
Yep.
So, like we said, we're going Lakers +3.
Exactly. Next up, we have Luka Doncic going over 28.5 points against who are they playing?
The Jazz.
The Jazz, yes. This is a -115 odds, 7:30 game.
Yeah.
Luka has been on fire since the All-Star break. It's been actually really fun to watch. He's always been around like a 28-point scorer, 9 rebounds, 9 assists. He's one of the greatest, stat padders, or not even stat padders, just stat stuffers you can have. And this game, there's some injuries, and we think he's going to have to take a larger role of scoring than he already does.
Yeah, ever since they traded Porzingis, it's really opened up the floor for Luka. He's been putting the team on his back, doing most of the scoring, and they're without Tim Hardaway, a great 3-point shooter. So I look for Luka to attack more. I will say in the last 2 games he has not hit this line, which makes me like it even more because he's averaging close to 28.5, and I feel like he'll come through this game.
Agreed. So next up, guys, we have the 76ers versus Suns. We're going over 229 in that game. The 76ers and Suns are 2 of the most prolific offenses in the NBA, with or without Chris Paul. Now that they have a fully, basically fully healthy Suns team with Chris Paul, Cameron Payne, and Crowder back, the Suns and 76ers have a ton of firepower, and that's why we think it's going over 229.
Even DeAndre Ayton went for a ton of points the other night. I don't think he'll do that against Embiid here. Embiid, they'll probably lock each other up a little bit more. Embiid would still score his, but
Yeah.
76ers and Suns, I couldn't see them going under this. Suns put up 140 last game against the Nuggets. They are not on a back-to-back. They got plenty of rest, and I just see this crushing 229. So
Yeah.
that's definitely the play here. 6 p.m. game, odds are -110.
Absolutely. And as we mentioned Nets earlier in the video, our last pick is number 6, Hornets versus Nets. We're taking Nets -7 at home in Kyrie Irving's debut at home this season. So,
Brooklyn.
yeah, they're 6-3, I believe, with KD and Kyrie playing together. They just beat the absolute, tar out of the Heat. But like we said, they rested, so they are on a back-to-back, but they got off parts of the third quarter and the whole fourth quarter.
Yep.
So yeah, in Kyrie's debut, I expect him to go big, and KD as well, and I think they're going to cover rather easily.
Yeah, I was watching the post-game show on this game. They said the Nets were on a mission. They were focused, and what I watched of it, they looked sharp. So they're fighting for playoff seeding. Nets -7, easy pick here, guys.
Yeah.
At home, too, in Kyrie's debut in Brooklyn, like we said.
Yes. So a quick recap of the games: St. Peter's over and UNC over 137. St. Peter's covering +8. Lakers +3 on the Pelicans. Luka Doncic over 28.5 points for the Mavericks. 76ers and Suns going over 229. And the Hornets and Nets -7 in Kyrie's debut.
Yes, sir. That's 6 more picks for y'all. March 27th. We're looking to extend on that win streak. Got 6-0 would be crazy. That's what we're gonna do, though. We're
Yeah,
shooting
I actually
for it.
feel I love these picks.
We went back
actually.
over these games many times, and there's not even one we would take off. That's why we had to do 6 today.
Yep.
It's more than we usually like to put out. But anyways, putting in that work for you guys. Make sure you're liking and subscribing, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, always bet with the boys.
Yep.
See ya.
See you.